Hello everyone, welcome to Teltachat. This is the third session and today we have PRELIM project alumni and we're going to learn a bit from what they learned from the project and what they have applied in their classes. So I have with me Mr. Shedluck Devis Haule. He's a primary school teacher teaching at Miseke Primary School, which is found in Imugumu, Serengeti district in Mara region, Tanzania. So Shedluck, welcome. You can greet the people.
Thank you, Madam. Good evening, everybody. I'm so happy to be with you today, and I will give out my witness or what I have applied after getting a training from Teltachat with the cooperation with the Center for English Studies few months ago. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So Shedluck was in the PRELIM project that was done from January to March, or was it April this year, early this year? We had 80 teachers all over the country, Tanzania, and they were trained for 3 months from the Center of English Studies. The facilitators were from the Center of English Studies, and today he's going to tell us what he has applied in his class after the course. So that's the question, by the way, Shedluck. You just tell us what you have applied in your classes, and if you want me to assist you with anything, you just tell me. So go ahead, you can start.
Okay. First of all, I learned about the classroom management, and I have applied different techniques so that I can manage my classroom. So I have managed to control my pupils. Maybe someone is disturbing the class. I have applied the method of using different emojis. Maybe there is one pupil who is disturbing the class. I can use one of the emojis which is showing that I'm not happy. So if he or she is disturbing the class, can stop that behavior, because he or she cannot that teacher is not happy because there is someone who is disturbing. So well, the question, I will display the emoji which show happy face. This help has helped me and my student to understand well the lesson, and also to be quiet, to listen me, and the lesson is good because it is under the control. But also about the motivation. For now, I have different methods of motivating my pupils. So in the English lesson, my pupils are happy because they know when I will tell them, maybe someone will have to answer this question. After answering that question, he or she will be awarded by different techniques or motivated by different techniques. But also, yes.
Before we go further, I would like us to display the emojis because I'm very much interested in these ones. Maybe you can explain and then we'll move to what you want to say. Can we do that first?
Yes.
And I'm not sure which one shows happiness. So we'll start with the one I chose. So do you see the screen, Shedluck?
Yes, I see it.
So What does this emoji mean?
This
And I love the
emoji,
fact that you let your student do this. I'm very sure they were the one who prepared these ones.
yeah,
Is this a box?
it is a Manila one.
Okay, it's a Manila.
Yes. This picture shows teacher is not happy, is unhappy due to some disturbances and the unexpected behaviors of pupils. Maybe someone is looking outside or someone is speaking without the permission of a teacher. Yes.
Okay, we'll go to the next one.
Yes.
Let me look for it. I have it somewhere. Yeah, this one.
Yes, this shows that a pupil has done well or has answered a certain question well. So it shows that well done. You have answered the question well. So this is show it congratulates a pupil. Good. Yes.
I'll try to find the last one, if I can see it. Well, we can pick it up from the 3. So I think the one with the green color is the last one, right?
Yeah, yeah. And this, it shows the happy face. Maybe someone has answered a question, but it is not in the clear or correct way. So you have to show him or her that he or she has answered well a question. But the excellent one is that one which has fingers which show correct. Yes.
Oh, it's a smile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe someone has tried to answer well a question.
And you talked about motivating your students. How do you motivate them? What do you give them? Do you give them material things or you just clap for them? Maybe. What do you do to motivate your students?
Sometimes we can use different techniques of motivating them or clapping hands for them so that they can be happy, and this can activate a tendency of answering the question frequently. Rather than say, good, sit down, another one. But when you motivate a pupil, that pupil will have a tendency of answering more questions, and the tendency of answering more questions will accelerate a pupil to understand more your lesson.
You can continue.
Yes.
You can continue with the 3rd point.
Okay, another one, it is about developing 4 language skills, like listening skills, reading skills, speaking skills, and writing skills. In my subject now, I have a tendency of make sure that my students, they have to write something. Maybe they have to write new vocabularies, and they have to speak. Sometimes I give them a chance to speak. And sometimes I can come with I have a radio, we call it those Bluetooth radio. So I can find maybe a certain music which is simple one. I know they can understand more. They can understand that music. So I can come with it, that radio, and play a music, that music, and ask my pupil, what have you listened? At least mention 1 or 2 vocabulary or verb which you have heard in that music, and my pupils understood well and say, I have heard some words, maybe this, and I can correct them. Maybe this is pronounced in this way. You have to do this. For now, I have 10 pupils who can translate. Others can read a book, and those 10 pupils can translate. Means that in this book, in this story, it means this in Swahili word or in Swahili language. So it is those techniques I have used them in order to ensure my students are now can have ability to speak English language frequently and confidently. But in their level, I hope when are still growing and are still learning, they will be capable to speak well, because it is standard 6 for now, and it is the 1.5 year since I have started to teach them. Yes, but I can speak about another method, but this it is for my personal, or I will apply for future time. It is the use of technology facilities, different technology, like Vocaro. I hope when I will be teaching maybe secondary students, I can use that method, and the other tools like Trello and the Google Classroom. I hope in another time I can use that. I can use those tools to teach. Maybe I will be having students who have maybe computer and the smartphones. I think this can be applicable, because I remember during the time of Corona, we had no we can say knowledge on how we can teach students online. But after getting this PRELIM II course, I hope next time, according to the environment, I can use technology to teach my students. Yes.
Thank you so much, Shedluck, and I hope your students enjoy your sessions. They love learning English language, and since they're standard 6, then good luck with their national examinations next year. They'll be standard 7, and I hope they will pass with flying colors. Thank you for being here today. If you have anything to add before we move to another person.
I would like to thank all members of Tanzania English Language Teachers Association for what he is doing now. It's the great things, because in Tanzania there is few organization or association which can provide professional development, particularly to the teachers. It is very rare to get different association or organization which is providing such things. So it is good. I would like to advise my fellow teachers to take this opportunity in order to learn different methods, maybe current method, which can apply to teach their pupils. And I would like to see different, I can say in social media, to see different programs like what is going on in inter-IQ, inter-school challenge, which activates students to speak English language. So it will be better, and it can activate other teachers to start different programs which can make men of students to speak English language frequently and confidently.
Thank you so much, Shedluck. And a word of advice to you. You talked about IQ. You can start that in your school. You can start that in your region, in your district. So it's up to you as a teacher and other teachers. You can make a team of teachers and start that for the students. It will be very good. And to the teachers, you had Shedluck. He talked about professional development. Please try to update your career, try to update your teaching methodologies, and Telta will give you that. Thank you so much, Shedluck, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.